The most powerful snake in Africa. Fear, facts, and cultural legends. In the vast wilderness of Africa, where deserts stretch for miles, forests pulse with life, and savannas teem with both prey and predator, there exists a creature that commands fear and awe like no other. It does not roar like the lion or thunder like the elephant. It slithers silently, but its presence is enough to paralyze both man and beast. We're talking about Africa's most powerful snake, a title not easily earned on a continent home to dozens of deadly serpents. But among them all, the black mamba stands out, not just for its venom, but for the deep respect and fear it commands across African communities. The black mamba is not just a snake, it is a symbol of power, death, and mystery in many African cultures. Known scientifically as Dendroaspis polylepis, the black mamba is the longest venomous snake in Africa, capable of growing up to 14 feet. Despite its name, its scales aren't black. They're olive or grayish brown. The name comes from the inky black color inside its mouth, which it flashes as a warning when threatened. But here's what truly makes it terrifying: speed, aggression, and lethal venom, a deadly trio. This snake can slither at speeds of up to 20 km/h, China, making it one of the fastest snakes in the world. If it feels threatened or cornered, the black mamba will not hesitate to attack. Unlike many other snakes that retreat or give warning bites, the black mamba delivers a series of rapid strikes, injecting large amounts of neurotoxic venom with each bite. If untreated, the venom can cause death within 20 minutes to 3 hours. Before the development of effective antivenom, a bite from a black mamba was almost always fatal. But beyond biology, the black mamba's power extends into African beliefs and traditions. In parts of southern and eastern Africa, the snake is seen as an omen of death, a guardian of the spirit world, or even a protector of sacred grounds. In Zulu mythology, the mamba is often associated with ancestral spirits. Some believe it appears when the ancestors are warning of danger or injustice. In Tanzania, hunters tell stories of mambas that seem to understand human behavior, avoiding traps and retaliating against those who harm their kind. In the villages surrounding the Kruger National Park in South Africa, people still believe that the sudden appearance of a black mamba near a homestead is not random. It means someone in that house is either cursed or being warned from the other side. The fear is not just physical, it is spiritual. In some remote communities, if a black mamba is killed, traditional healers must be called to perform rituals to prevent spiritual backlash. And then there are the snake charmers and herbalists who claim they can call or control the black mamba. In certain areas of Mozambique and Malawi, a handful of traditionalists insist they have inherited powers from their grandfathers. Powers that allow them to communicate with serpents. Whether myth or truth, these stories strengthen the black mamba's image as more than a snake. It becomes a supernatural entity. However, the black mamba is not the only powerful snake in Africa. We cannot ignore the gaboon viper, found in West and Central Africa. Though not as fast or aggressive, it possesses the longest fangs of any snake in the world, and its venom is a potent cocktail that destroys tissues and disrupts blood flow. The gaboon viper's camouflage is almost perfect in the leaf litter of rainforests, and it strikes with shocking force when provoked. In some parts of Cameroon and the Congo Basin, the gaboon viper is believed to be the silent executioner, a snake that strikes only when justice must be served by the ancestors. Then there is the puff adder, responsible for more snakebite deaths in Africa than any other species. Not because it is the most venomous, but because it is widespread, well camouflaged, and very aggressive when stepped on. In Nigeria, stories are told of puff adders biting entire herds of goats or appearing mysteriously near sacred shrines. Its hiss, which sounds like a deflating tire, has become a symbol of warning in many traditional songs and sayings. Even the forest cobra, found in Central and West African rainforests, carries a mystical reputation. Taller and more visually intimidating than the mamba, the forest cobra often features in local tales as a guardian of hidden wealth. In the Ashanti regions of Ghana, old folk believe that where the forest cobra nests, a secret treasure, spiritual or physical, is always close by. Still, in terms of sheer terror, global reputation, and cultural fear, the black mamba remains the most powerful snake in Africa. Its name alone causes people to retreat. In South African townships, people still say, if you see a mamba, run first and pray later. Farmers across Zimbabwe and Zambia carry traditional mamba charms, beads, stones, or herbs tied around the arm, believing it will protect them from sudden attacks. Interestingly, modern-day fascination with the black mamba has made it a pop culture icon. It's been referenced in sports, like the late Kobe Bryant's nickname, and in movies. But in Africa, the symbolism runs deeper. Some use it as a representation of silent but deadly power, an image of something that doesn't need to shout to be respected. Yet for all its fearsome attributes, the black mamba, like all snakes, plays a crucial role in Africa's ecosystem. It controls rodent populations and maintains balance in the food chain. In recent years, conservationists have urged communities to preserve rather than kill these snakes, even as they respect their danger. Education and access to anti-venom are helping reduce unnecessary deaths, but fear and myth remain deeply rooted. The story of Africa's most powerful snake is not just about venom, it's about how nature, fear, belief, and survival all come together in the African consciousness. Whether it slithers through the forest, hides beneath savanna grasses, or exists only in the dreams of a fearful child, the black mamba represents something much bigger than itself. It is the living, breathing reminder that in Africa, power does not always roar. Sometimes it hisses. Thanks for watching. Please do like and subscribe for more.